Hi guys, welcome back to the tutorial. This is the continuation of the previous class. So here I'm working on this hand and the hand gloves and all. So for that, what I'm doing, I'm just using a box, scaling down. So here we do not have a reference from the top view. So we have a reference only for front view. So when you are doing, you just take some reference cartoon hand front and side views and top views also. You can get from Google or you can get also from Pinterest. So here I already have developed many hands, many character models. Based on that, I'm doing here. And cartoonic hands has three fingers. I mean four fingers with the thumb. So here I'm just adjusting. Just like this. I'm just developing only one finger, so I can take duplicate. Here we are not doing hand, we are doing gloves. Okay, the hand is inside of the gloves, right? So take insert edge loop tool, where you can find. I'm just adding here and here something somewhere like this. So for this, also I'm adding one more set edge loop here, here, somewhere here, somewhere here. So that I can easily, the fingers modeling is completely different. I will show you that in next sessions when I teach human character model, realistic human character model. But here it's just cartoonic, right? So we are just following the cartoonic principles only. I mean cartoonic workflow. So fine. Let's check out. I'm just adding one more. Place it here. Let's check out from this view. I don't need this one. Right, fine. So I'm just adding one more insert edge loop tool at this one, this place. So here I'm adjusting till here. I'm just giving little slope from here like this. Okay. Now you can see that. So when I hit 3, you can see something like. So little reduce down. Here we are not creating any nails or nails or something or finger. We are just doing it only glove shape. Something here this way. This is cool. Fine, let's see how it is now. Now what I'm doing here, I'm just select the line and something like this. I just this way. So I'm trying to bring that quality of the finger. Even photograph, I mean reference is not that clear. So we can use soft selection. I mean, when you are, use the soft selection, then you can see D and place it here. And now you can see how it is. Or reduce the not this one. I think yeah. Something like this. Fine. So there are many tools to work with the different workflows and all. So when you have strong command or grip, that's very important. Spontaneously you must be able to use according to the situation and scenarios. Whatever you use tools and all, there are many plugins for modeling. There are many softwares to develop the models faster. But this is the um, as you're a beginner, you have to you need to understand that flow of modeling traditional way. Um, this is I suggest you to do this one, because when you have strong command on the traditional methods, automatically advanced sculpting and all, automatically you get it, because when you work with traditional methods, um, you understand the deep you know production, I mean workflows, where to pull, where to push the vertex, whether any department. So that way, um, plugins, whether advanced methods or concepts, can you can learn easily and work also. That's what. And you can see this. I'm not developing a finger. I'm just developing a blouse. For that, something I need to do something like this. This is sufficient. So I need not to do exactly accurately as shown in photograph at this time. Again, we'll have session photorealistic models to develop in modeling and texturing and lighting and ER, VR also. So one by one we will take one. I will take whenever I free. So Control D. I'm just taking up 3 fingers only. Control D here. Control D here. This one going to be a change the pivot and D and place it back and scale little down. This is going to be little bigger. This is little down. Okay, fine. And now what I'm doing here, I'm also working on the same Control D, placing here at the area of thumb, and here turn this side. So try to fix, as I'm just deleting this, I don't need. This is going to be a thumb. For the thumb, what we are doing, I'm just making it a little bigger at the area of this, little scale up, and shift greater than to extend selection, to grow selection. Already we have discussed all these things. Shift greater than to increase the selection growth, shift less than to reduce the selection growth. This is enough. So, and I just want to bring something little bigger, not selection, a complete model, something this way and this way. Yeah, that's good. This is sufficient for me. So now then you have to calculate that, how many divisions, I mean uh, points around the finger, each finger. Based on that, you have to create line flow which you are going to attach. If you are comfortable to develop the complete hand with the box and all, that's your wish. You're welcome. You may use edge extrude method or any other sculpting tools, whether whatever you can use it. So everyone has their own style of working, their own methods, and their own speed techniques. Some candidates, they use different things, different shortcuts, whatever. They can finish it in 8 hours character model. Some candidates, they can finish in 4 hours. Some, they're 1.5 hour, 2 hours, they finish it. And still literally even 1 hour also you can finish it. Depends on their what tools you are using, how many experience you have, and how you practice on that simplifying methods and all these things, right? So, and when you get the speeding techniques, when you spend more time, when you specialized in the particular department, whether modeling and texturing or only animation, then you will be able to do faster and able to deliver the more quality. That is what industry looking for. And it depends on the different types of industries we have, such as industries like, only you have to do specialization only modeling, then you can get the job in modeling. And some companies are there only you have to do modeling and texturing, you have to do the lighting also. It depends on the company. And that is what, you know it is your wish. And if you want to go to the faculty, as a faculty you have to teach everything like modeling, texturing, degree, animation, lighting, rendering, effects, whatever. Sometimes you have to work for graphic designer, we have to teach, graphic design, and also other games. It depends on that brand, it depends on the institute or college. And some colleges, they teach just only tools and they send you out. Some colleges, they teach up to the benchmark level. I don't think so. Most of the colleges, they teach the benchmark level still. Okay, all these things we'll discuss about later. So it is very important to improve the speed of the way you practice and the way you have chosen the way, what way you have chosen. That is the, and I'm just taking here just a box. I'm creating a you know flexible line flow to attach these fingers to that particular you know box. Before that, what I'm doing, I'm just increasing, adjusting this way from the from here to here. Fine. So now what I'm doing here, understand the flow. We have 3 fingers and 4 fingers. One is side. For that, um, take the tool, insert edge loop tool. One finger going to be fixed here, one finger here, and this is fine. And how many line flow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, totally 8. So again I'm going to divide each and every, because I have more lines to add the particular, attach the fingers. Delete them same way. Delete them, and now uh, you have to combine like this one mesh combined, and make sure you are attaching proper way or not. So this one and this one going to be merge vertex, and this one and this one merge vertex. You can, there are many merge tools, at a time also you can merge whatever tools you can use it, that's your wish. Okay, I'm just hitting G. So I hope you know the what is G. G means the last command which you have used. Okay, this should not be select, only these two vertex G, and at the bottom G, and these two vertex G. Fine, that's cool. And the same time here this one and this one G, and these two vertex. Better to use X-ray mode, so easily you can see whether the two vertexes are close or right vertex which you are wish to, I mean about to merge. Okay, these two vertex, go to the again merge, and these two vertex merge, these two vertex merge, and okay, it's over for it. These two vertex merge, and this one and this one and this one merge. Okay, first you merge these two, then we'll think about the other one. Merge and come down, these two vertex merge, 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 merge. Fine, I think we have done it. That's cool, and just disable that X-ray mode. Let's hit 3 and see whether it is. Then again here delete these faces so I can merge this. So for that, what I'm doing, I'm just increasing that by hitting shift greater than here also to place in a right area, and so this one and this one. Let's adjust a little bit, something like make sure one more time whether this finger is in a right place or not. It is in right place, but yeah, this edge and this edge I need to merge, I mean bridge, not merge, bridge. I think this vertex and this vertex can be merged vertex. So check that, insert edge loop tool here. So I'm just combining these two mesh. I'm just checking, I have doubt whether it is double mesh or not. Okay, fine. Let's again, I'm just using X-ray, whether you can easily can see clearly that in shaded vertex, again merge vertex. And this one and this one G. So but we have to adjust something like, you know if we have top view reference, that could be a great for us, but since we don't have any top view reference, so I'm just adjusting my level best. Even it is cartoonic thing, that is the main challenging here. So control E. It's very important whenever you do modeling. It's very important when you have very less divisions, as we did it at head, right? That time only uh, you do the proper, exact and accurate you know shape. When you have more divisions, now it's very difficult to adjust, right? Each and every vertex we have to adjust, each and every you will see now how I'm adjusting now. That's what, just like this, whether it is like adjusting. Anyhow, we are not doing the hand, we are doing a gloves. Select this vertex and bring up, hit 3, whether you can see very clearly whether it is just like a cloth, right? It is not a fingers, I mean. So the down part, I'm just like this. Okay, fine. So select all these vertex and just scale it little bit like this. Okay, I'm telling you guys, if you have proper reference, definitely we can do it, all these things very clearly. So there are a lot of line flows we need to adjust. So still it is side view, you can see little match to the closer to that reference, but when it comes to the top view it will be like little weird. So we have to adjust. I mean, we can do it, but the thing is it will take time. For example, see, by selecting all these vertex we can bring the shape something like turn all these vertex like something like this. We have to adjust, that's it. And it is even just a kind of hand gloves. Fine. And what I'm doing here, um, so this vertex I'm adjusting from here to this place, and I'm just creating a kind of circle area here to bring you know kind of so why, because I'm just trying to do um, this kind of it's not have proper clarity how it is circular or not. So but I'm just doing it my level best. From here it will be extruded, from here it will be extruded. So this line can be here at somewhere, this line can be here at somewhere, and these lines like this. So like this, like this I have created something like a space to extrude the particular faces to wrist, towards the wrist. Control E, something like this. Okay, then again you can adjust properly. So guys, it will take very a lot of time to adjust all these things. You require a lot of patience, but here don't have how much we are taking for all of the sessions, maybe 4 hours or 5 hours, but for you it will take very long time if you are a beginner. But by doing repeated character models again and again, so you have good command and able to work with good quality. And remember, if you don't practice, if you give a gap something like 1 or 2 months, again you lose practice, again you may not give deliver quality as well as before. So that's what, this is the field, that's the problem with this field. You need to have always hands-on experience, whether if you have job or not. Okay, it must be like a passion, like whether you know you develop your own portfolios, or you do freelancing works, or you work in an organization or whatever. So make sure you are spending more time for the particular department. It can be you know any department, whether molding or texturing, anything. But when you do rapidly repeated actions, you get more quality on it. Fine, let's see this one. And here it is little, not that good. Let's make little more perfect, something like this. And come to the top view, otherwise. Okay, we have given angle, right? Let's work on this view only. This way. So well, that's great. And guys, let's move this place little bit like this, and these fingers a little bit like this, and let's have something kind of this way. So that's what, it's kind of now we got little better. So it must be like, kind of make sure you are giving all these kind of bumps and little bit towards shape this way, and not necessarily it's not a thing, real hand, it is just a gloves. So right, so now what we are doing, and here also we are adjusting. So remember we have discussed about the lines density and the shape of the, it should not be like this, it should not be something like should not be like this. It should be equal density, equal, it should maintain that kind of, then you see it should not be like this, it should be like this. So if once you understand the concept, then you can do it automatically. So here I'm just living like this. It will take some time. So I'm just adjusting some rough only. I'm not doing very accurately, but still we have a lot of things to explain. I'm giving this up to you. Again, we have to cover real-time human models. So right, fine. So now what I'm doing here, I'm just selecting these pages, Control E. I'm just doing it, Control E, like this, and again Control E, Control E, something inside. Okay, fine. So this is sufficient for us. This is kind of gloves, right? Still, if you want to adjust anything, you can adjust. Um, Something like this. Fine. So you can place it somewhere here. Okay. So the hand part we will continue in the next class. Till here, uh, we are done for the day. So right, continue the next. See you the next class.